Hi, Kim. Hi, Kimmy. I just turned it on, so give me just a minute to get myself situated. Um, I know I have Free Spirit today, so it's a lot of Cave, a little bit of Tula, a little bit of Tim Holtz as well. And then I also have some of the other Free Spirit designers like Carolyn Gavin. So we'll see if we can find a home for any of these fabrics at your house. Um, and then if we run out of energy with the cape and stuff, I do have some Paintbrush Studio fabrics, and then I also have some of their sample boards, like that their salespeople took out. They were selling them, so I went ahead and got some to see if anybody might like them. But in the meantime, I guess we could just go with some cave. So we're doing $13 yards, $7 half yards. I have both of them loaded. Um, some of this might be a little older, so it might be worth more than what I'm selling it for. I'm not sure. Um, but it's just stuff that we had here in the quilt shop, and I was like, let's make some space. So we're just going to go ahead. Let's start with this one that was on top. Right now, I've got like a stack here in front of me. If you're making a red themed quilt, um, yeah, the whole line is right there. But they're all from different cave lines. So some are stash. Yeah, they're just all different ones. So this is a newer one. It's from February 2025. So it came out earlier this year. It's called Coral. Colorway is red. And like I said, it is a Free Spirit fabric. It just looks like coral. I know it says the colorway is red, but I'm just telling you that this is orange and red. Just to say. Um, so I'm also going to do, I used to do this a lot previously, and now I can do it again. If you do want, I think it's 3 yards or more of any one fabric on the same bid, I can take $1 off. So that would make them only $12 a yard. So if you do need multiples, and if you need 5 yards, and I have it, that's fine too. So if you do need multiples, just let me know and we can always run them that way. But I'm just going to start out. I'm just going to run. This is a 1 yard cut of this red. It should be running now if anybody's interested. And then I can run it as a half, and we'll see if we can get any takers at a half. And so this is a half-yard cut. It's $7 for a half yard. If anyone just needs a half a yard, that's running now. And then we'll go to the next one, which is some gorgeous flowers. So these are some gorgeous flowers, just a large flower print. As you can imagine, they're known for it. If anybody just needs a half yard, I'm going to run that one first. We'll go ahead and run that, see if anybody would like it. And if not, we'll run a yard. Look at the size of that. Like, that's my hand. Go ahead and run it at a yard. See if anybody needs a yard of this one. And I did do capped shipping today, so no one's going to pay more than $9.22 for shipping. And then everybody gets a giveaway. And if we do get rated, we will have a drawing for a rotary cutter. So 1 yard of this guy is just $13. If anybody's interested in the polka dots. And then I'm just going to run these at a yard. And then if anybody wants a half yard, just shout out and I can always run it for that. So that way we can blow through some of these that you guys might already have. This is the lichens one. 1 yard is 13. And it's kind of a golden's mustard yellow. And then this one is the beaded tent, and this is the red colorway for that one as well. We're just running it 1 yard for 13. And we'll get through this stack and then we'll grab some of the Tim Holtz and see if there's any Tim Holtz that you guys might like to get your hands on. This was a really popular one. It was the shoal fish. This is the colorway red or tomato is what they actually called it. Um, and these do make the cutest border. See how the fish are all these huge slices. They're so cute. Just 13 a yard if anybody wants to grab a yard. And then here are the fans. So these are the fans in red as well. See if we can wake people up out there. This is not Free Spirit, but these are 7-inch by 11-inch squares. They're from Paintbrush Studios, and these were what they used for like their salespeople. So this one, these first 9 are all quilted cotton. And you kind of see it's just the whole line that they had. This actually hasn't come out yet. I believe, does it say on here when delivery is? I'm pretty sure these haven't come out yet. But then on the end here, there's 2 that are different fabrics. So these are all quilting cottons. There's 9 of them. This one is a sample of a gauze. And this one is a sample of a canvas. And like I said, they're about 7 by 11 inches. And we'll see if anybody would like these because they're really cute and they're actually kind of handy. I actually made some pot holders out of them. So and we're just gonna run these for like what, $3? See if anybody likes them. I mean, you will have to pay shipping, or you will have to pay shipping on them. But I'm putting them in pretty light, so hopefully it won't be a lot to ship. But we'll go ahead and run this, guys, see if anybody likes it. If not, I do have more of these, so we can run those for those of you who aren't crazy about all the Free Spirit. And this guy should be running now. It's just $3. You're going to get all of these 9 7 by 11-inch samples. And that one's super cute. And Bella, thank you. That will be heading your way. Let me grab another one. Let's see what else is back here. Oh my lord. Okay, these are cute. I'm just gonna grab a stack of them because these are adorable. And you're actually getting a fair amount of fabric for $3. So this one has 12 on it. These are all quilting cottons on here. So this one did ship back in May. But look how cute these little raccoons are. And you've got all the colorways. There's a peach, a green. Here's one that's got just a bunch of the, these are adorable. Paper airplanes. What does that have to do with a raccoon? Does anyone know? Trash can. I know what that has to do with a raccoon. Fish bones. Carrots. And half-eaten apples. So this one does, like I said, it has 12 7 by 11-inch pieces on here. And I'll just go ahead and run that for $3 if anybody wants it. It's a really cute line. Oh, guys are going to make me sad. Oh, Kimmy. Thank you. We got another one of those, the raccoon one. I'll run this one, see if anybody wants to grab it. And if not, we'll move to the next style. Those are adorable. Kimmy coming in for the win. Thank you. Am I just going to have to run them until you stop buying them? We will do... We have two more here. This is the same one. It's the exact same one. Got the same pandas on it. Or trash pandas. Now you got me calling them that. And then there's one more left. If anyone wants the last one. Kimmy clearing the board. Nice job. This one is really pretty. It's called La Luna. Same situation. They're 7 inches by 11 inches. There's 10 on this card. And it just has these gorgeous... I thought they were butterflies. I think they're moths. And these are so pretty. Look at that one. Hope you can see them. Just great colorway. Great. This one's got some... Well, that's where the Luna comes from. But there's 10 on this card. If anybody wants to grab this one, it's running now. Blue Mermaid. We got this one coming your way. And it's a very fitting name for this fabric that you just chose. Thank you. We got another one of the Luna. I'm going to run this one. If someone grabs it, great. If not, we will move to the next style. Candy, got you this one. And it looks like there's one more, and then we'll get to one that's very geographic. So this guy's running. If anybody wants to grab this last one that's here. Thank you, Candy. And then this one's Geo by Katie Larson. So it is just, there's 10 on this one as well. Like I said, they're about 7 by 11 inches on each of the little squares. So this one's very Geo. That's pretty. We've sold some of this. I've seen it. So we'll go ahead and run this card. See if anybody wants to grab these from this card. If you're making something that's 7 by 11, they're already cut for you. So that's kind of fun. Blue Mermaid. I got you for this first one. And then I'm going to run this next one. And then I'm going to grab some more because these are kind of fun. So this guy's running if anybody wants it. I hope we have boxes big enough to fit these in because they have these big cards at the top. Blue Mermaid, got you again. Next up, this line is called Ice Cream Dream. Once again, 7 by 11. This one only has 9 on it. And it is, we've got ice cream. We've got ice cream sandwiches. We have toppings in 3 colorways. For those of you who like words, we have words, ice cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. And then we have just some Neapolitan kind of colors and cherries and sprinkles. So that's this card. If anybody wants to grab this one, it's running. I turn them that way so you can actually see all the different ones on it. That's a smarter way to do it. Bella, we got you for this one. And there's a couple more of these, so I'll go ahead and run them. And if nobody wants them, we'll move to the next one. And I think how to turn them sideways so you can actually see the ones that you're going to get on there. So this is another one like you just saw that had the different ice cream theme on it. I'm going to go ahead and run that guy. See if anybody wants these. The cherries are darling. Hey, Blue Mermaid. Another one for you. And it looks like we've got one more under. Yeah, it's a different one under there. So I'm going to go ahead and run this one, see if anybody wants to grab the last ice cream one in this stack. A Blue Mermaid would like to have it. Thank you. Next up, this is a cowboy one. It's called Cowboy Country. It actually has, I think this is all quilted cotton on here. I'm going to turn this one because this one's directional. These are the sales samples that the salespeople would take out when they were trying to sell these. Louise, I do have some mini charm packs. I just kind of have them in a bin out on the floor and I can grab some. Are you looking for a certain line or are you just looking for anything? Here's the sales sample for this one. That was a cowboy one. This one is a blue colorway. There's one underneath it that's a lighter colorway. This one even has some cactus. There's 12 pieces in it. Even has paisleys, words. I mean, this one's got it all. That's a really nice. And then it's got this. So there may be more of these in here, but this is the only one I have right now in the blue. So that's running now. If anybody wants the blue one, and then we'll run the tan one that's underneath it when this is done. Thank you, Bella. And the one underneath it is just the tan colorway, but it's the exact same fabrics, except, well, no, it is the same fabrics, except this one on the end here is, this is a double gauze, so it's only a 7 by 11 inch piece. This is a canvas, but it's only 7 by 11. So if you're making little pouches, that would probably work. But I'll run this colorway, see if anybody would like it. Awesome. Next, so this next line is called Home Sweet Home. And it looks like this one has 18 fabrics. So we've got this one that looks like a little map in a different colorway. And another, oh, this one has little houses. This one has different types of houses. More houses. Street signs. If you live on Pearl Avenue, Rosie Road, Sunshine Court, it's on here. A couple colorways of that. This looks like somebody's socks in a couple colorways. These are just some really pretty houses. Like I said, these are each about 7 by 11 inches. And it's one of each in the little sample packs. So I had someone tell me they were going to use these for paper piecing because they just need the small pieces. But it's nice that they do all match because this is all a complete line. And we'll go ahead and run this one. It looks like we got a couple of them. So all right, Fabric Revival for the win. Thank you very much. This will be coming your way. We do have a second one underneath it. I'm going to go ahead and run that one, see if anybody wants to grab it. Like I said, they're about 7 by 11 inches each piece that's on there. This particular one does have like 18. Fabric Revival got you for a second one. And it looks like this might be the last one in this pile. I'm not saying there aren't others, but this is what I have right now. So here we go. Miss McKenzie, thank you and Congratulations, this one's coming to you. Next up, this one's a robot one. So if you have any robots in your life, there are 3 of them. No, there's 4 of this one. So this one's just like the cute little robots. Here's is in the blue colorway. Neutral background. Cowboy faces, or I'm sorry, robot faces. A lot of rockets. A lot of bolts. Here's our little stars. This has words on it. It says like Zoom, Cluck, Pow. And here it is in a second colorway. In a third colorway. Some more tossed robots in purple. This is a green. This is kind of an off-white. Here's a pink. This is a lilac color. And then a white. And then this last one right here, this is double gauze. Just this one piece is double gauze on here. But you can feel it. Think of a very different double gauze at paintbrush. I'm going to lay that one out. See if anybody needs some robots. Robots, honestly. Sassy Asher, coming your way. And we do have another one of those, so I'm going to go ahead and run it again. Sassy Asher, you got this one as well, it looks like. And running it again, as I do have 4 of them. And Fabric Revival, is that who ended up? Yes, Fabric Revival. And then there's one more left, and that should be running now. Fabric Revival for the win. Thank you. You guys want more of these? I think we have more. Let's see what else we got. Oh. Okay. These are either going to be love or hate. I don't know. I think they're cute. I'm just going to lace them out and then we'll go through the stack. So here's the Gone Golfing. Here's Hunter's Haven. We'll flip through them here in a minute. These are not in stacks with like ones. So here's Fun in the Sun. This one is rayon. We'll see if anybody wants some rayon. In Love with Purple. Who's in love with purple? There's 4 in love with purple. Let's see. This one's called Garden Dreams. This is really pretty. Let's see if there's more of it or if that's the only one in here. Oh, I found some more cowboys. They're all in the blue though. Oh, these are stacked funny. Sorry about that, everybody. Oh, this is Pieces of India. It's really cool. Okay, we're going to run through these guys. Wow. More here than I thought there was. Here we go. Who's in? I'm in. So this particular one is called Cello there. Now these are all double gauze. This is not like quilting cotton. This is a double gauze. So it's a thinner fabric and it's super soft. But look at the pictures on it. It's got the stuff that goes in Jello. Now this particular one, it only has 5 on it. And I've got a few of them, so we'll just run through them real quick, see if anybody would like these. Like I said, they are double gauze. Just Jess, I can. When we get through these, I can. So this guy's running. If anybody would like, these are double gauze, like I said, and there's just 5 on there. And then let's grab the next one. Is called English Lesson. This one is just regular quilting cottons. It does have 16 pieces. And it's got letters on all of them, just all different. Like this is a cursive. These are the gray colorway. Numbers. This has some really nice chunky numbers on it. And then it goes into kind of it's almost a taupe gray. And then it just has all the different styles and the different colorway. Like I said, these are about 7 by 11 inches. This particular one has 16 pieces of fabric on it. You're going to get the whole piece. So I'm going to go ahead and run that. See if anybody wants to grab the English lessons. Sassy Asher ended up with that one. And it looks like there's another one under there. There is. So we're going to go ahead and run the next one, and it's the colorway that's the gray and the light gray that's up here at the top. Sassy, got another one. And the one underneath it looks like it might be a different colorway. It is. This one's red. 16 pieces as well. It's red, and then it goes into like a peachy orange color almost. So you're going to get, these are just a different colorway, and it looks like there's another gray one underneath it, but since the red one's here, we're running it. So the red's running now if anybody needs the red. All right, Sassy, that's your red one. And then it looks like we've got 2 more gray. We'll see if you guys would like to get those. Gray ones run it if anybody needs the gray. Sassy again. And this is the final one in this stack anyway. There could be more in there. I don't know. We just have boxes. Thanks, Sassy. I'm MVP today. So this one is called Pieces of India by Western Wildflower Studios. So it's got, these are all quilting cottons except down here on the end. There's, what is that? 7, 8. There's 9 quilting cotton samples. This is a canvas. It's about 7 by 11. And then this feels fantastic. I don't know what this is. Let me look on the back and see what that means. It's a rayon challis, this one piece here in the back. The rest of them, the other 9, are all quilting cottons. But they are like, I do have a Shop Louise. But here's an idea, like here's the cool tigers. Here's some flowers. And it's in Excelsior Springs, Missouri. So if any of you are near Missouri, come by and say hi. And then this one is the one that's canvas. So this guy's running if anybody wants the Pieces of India one. And it looks like there's a couple in there. So I'll run them until you guys decide you don't want any more. All right, Bella, got you for 1. Yeah, it looks like there's 1, 2, 3. There's 4. Running a second one if anyone would like it. Bella, another one for you. And then I'm going to run it again. Mackenzie. Even though for some reason when I look at your name, I see Macon. Macon Zeekum. Totally botched your name, sorry. Another one is running because we had it. Sassy, this one's for you. And I think that does it actually for that one. Oh, and we have more ice cream cones. How exciting. I'm sorry for my air conditioner that keeps coming on. We try to do these shows out front, like where the customers are, but they like to touch all of our stuff. Here's another one of the ice cream for those of you who might not have gotten enough or haven't seen it yet. These are 7 by 11 inches and just toppings in different colorways. Here's one that says "We all scream for ice cream." That would make a really cute keychain, by the way. Neapolitan stripes, and then this is a cherry and sprinkles. So if anybody's interested in this guy, there are 7, 8, 9 pieces of fabric on this one. And it's running now if anybody would like it. And I think there's another one underneath it. So if anybody else was looking at it, you did not miss your chance because here's another one. And that should be running now as well. Just, we got one coming your way. It looks like we have another one if anybody would like another one. Oh my gosh, Bobbin and Weavin', what a great name. First of all, welcome. And second of all, that would have been a great name for a quilt shop. I'm just saying. I'm sad I didn't think of it. And it looks like there's 2 more of the ice cream, so I'm going to go ahead and run them in case anybody would like them. Oh. Sassy. That one. And then we have another ice cream, so let's run her again. I'm hoping I don't have to bend your cards. I know these will fit in a medium shipping box, so hopefully I do not want to bend these cards. But the staples do come out pretty easily, so they are stapled through here. But I pulled out several and they didn't leave any marks. So we're back to the cowboy country. This one is the lighter colorway. You'll notice under here we have it in blue as well. I'm not sure how many of these there are. They seem to be like mixed in the box. So this one does also have on the end here, these are the first 12 quilting cotton. This one is a double gauze. This one piece here at the end with the nice cowboy right in the middle of it. This is a canvas. But the main 12 here are all quilting cottons. So this one's running if anybody needs the cowboy one. And there's a couple of them here, so. Oh, a new buyer has entered the chat. BK Rich. Congratulations on your first purchase. I think I've said this already, but I'll say it again. I don't do giveaways during the show. Every buyer gets a giveaway. So when you get your package, you'll have a little extra thing in there. It could be a project bag. It could be some needles, just some little happy. So BG, so these are sales samples, and these are all from Paintbrush Studios. Um, and so they're just these cards, like the topper cards, and it's the things the salespeople took out to sell the fabric. Um, and Paintbrush is here in Kansas City where I am, and they were nice enough to sell me these. And so I thought I'd pass them on to you guys at a decent price. So this line is called Garden Dreams. There's several on here. So this one has some words on it, and then it's like the blue and white. This is a light blue and white, and it's got bunnies. Here's just a different colorway of that one. Here's another colorway. Here's just a lighter colorway of the two before. Um, so these, oh, I didn't see the bird. We got a bird. Butterflies. They are 7 inches by 11 inch squares. And then here we get into like a gray colorway. Very Alice in Wonderland looking colorway. Um, but these little guys, there's 7 by 11 inches each of the squares. There's 16 on this particular card. Each card has a different number. So this one's 16, and we're just gonna go ahead and run that guy. Some of these have a bunch on them, and some of them only have like 5 or 6. Fabric Revival coming your way. And then it looks like there were some cowboys underneath that, so we'll go back to the cowboys. This is the blue colorway for the Cowboy Country fabric by Paintbrush Studios. We got some nice light blue cowboys. Here's some tossed cowboys and memorabilia. Um, I've got these sideways because I wanted you to see the whole card. This one's got some cactus, some pew-pews, paisleys, words. Who doesn't love words? And this one has saloon as a word. So I also noticed this one has some states written on it. Kansas, Nebraska, Oklahoma. They actually put states on there. And here's some cool cowboy boots. And everyone loves a lucky horseshoe. And then just a very cool plaid. So this particular one does have 12 on it. Like I said, they're about 11 by 7 inches. There's a couple of these. So I'm going to go ahead and run this one, see if anybody likes the blue cowboy. And then we'll run it a few times because it looks like there's several in there. And Bobbin gets the first one. How about the second one? Any takers? I feel like you could just take these and sew them together and make a little quilt top. If you cheat a little bit like I do. Okay, Bella, this one's for you. Or I had one lady come in and she bought a bunch. She makes pot holders for like a local craft fair. And that's what she was using them for because she's like, oh, I don't have to cut these. I can leave them this size. She also called them mug rugs too. This blue one's running as well. Because they are oblong. They're not perfectly square. 7 by 11, I believe I said. Like a pre-cut without being a pre-cut. Oh, there's another blue one under there. I think there's 2 more blue ones, and then we get back to the garden one. I'm sorry I got these so out of order when I pulled them out of the bag. This guy's running if anybody needs it. Another one. You know, leave no crafter behind. That's my motto. All right, Sassy. Coming your way. And then here is another of the Garden Dreams one. This is the one that has 16 on it, and it goes from the blues into the grays. And it's got some pretty. These rabbits are very, very classy. Not rascally rabbits, but classy rabbits. Just saying. In this case, run it if anybody wants to grab this one. And it does have, what did I say, 16? Yes, it's got 16 pieces. So it's a big one. All right, Bobbin. That one's coming your way. What's next? This one is called In Love with Purple. It's a little smaller one. They are still 7 by 11 inches, but there's only 6 fabrics on this one. So, In Love with Purple, Victoria Rodek is the designer. There's a couple of these, and it's just got the different patterns from her very small line. And I know it's called In Love with Purple, but y'all, is that not pink? And that's pink. There's no purple on this one. I'm letting myself get distracted. This guy's running if anybody wants the little 5-piecer. I'm sorry, not 5. 6-piecer. 6-piecer. Sassy coming your way. It looks like there's another one underneath it, so we'll go ahead and run that one, see if anybody wants to grab it. I'm hoping Bobbin's on free shipping by now, and that's why you're grabbing these. Whenever I'm in somebody's show and I get to the free shipping level, I'm just like, take my money. And Bobbin got that one. Ooh, there's another one. The gift that keeps on giving, these little purples. And the next one looks kind of sassy. I mean, sassy one, but the next fabric looks kind of sassy. Oh, this is the different one. So this is rayon, and it's called Lulu Blue by Erin Borgia. And as you can see, it's a sassy fabric. Makes me want to twirl around in a dress. But it looks like it's a line, but they're all like a little different designer. Like these are Elena Faye designed these, and this is like so rayon. Like it's so flippy. Oh, look at those. And then we have lemons, and then we have just a big flower, and these are all 7 by 11 inches, and they're rayon. So be prepared when you get this one that it's not going to be a quilting cotton. She rayon. Oh, I had one lady come in here and she bought a ton of these. She does scrapbooking, and she was using them as like background. Thank you, Sassy. She was using these as like backgrounds on pages. I only see one of this guy, so oh, holy crap. Um, there's 6. There's only 6 on here at 7 by 11. I don't know if you can see this, but it's a freaking sunbathing unicorn. Do you see this? Oh, I hope there's more of these in here because this is the only one I see right now. But um and here they are sunbathing in blue, different colorway. I'm pretty sure a shark doesn't need one of those life preserver things, but that one looks like a donut. Oh, shit. Oh, sorry. Um it's a sloth. It's a surfing sloth. Oh my god, I hope we have more of these. And this is just a bunch of pool toys. And then this is sunglasses that have like little different things on it. So cute. Um, like I said, this one only has the 6 on there, but it's freaking adorable. And that one's running. and Sassy wants it. So I'm going to hope I find another one because I don't know what I would do with it, but it's so cute. I mean, sunbathing unicorns. And at first I thought they were cows, but then I noticed they have the spiral on them. So they have to be unicorns. This one is Geoflorals. This is a natural organic canvas. That's what all of these are made out of. And they thick. They thick natural canvas. And it just has some very stylish flowers on it. There's a Modeline that looks just like those. They're 7 by 11 inches. So if there's something that you can make with 7 by 11 inch canvas, maybe a little pocketbook thing, these are perfect. There's 12 pieces on here. Like I said, they're each 7 by 11, and these are each pieces of canvas. I know, like botany class, I think they're really cool. And there could be more in here. I just kind of grabbed these out of the bag, so hard for me to tell sometimes. Sassy, you get this one. And it's a heavy one. Yeah, there's a Modeline called Botany, but doesn't it kind of look like similar? Or am I just drinking again? This one is called Hunter's Haven. It is all quilting cottons except for this last piece here. This is a canvas. Can you hear it? Air conditioner's not on, so you can hear it. But the rest of these are all quilting cottons. There may be another one in here. I can only see this one, but look at the cool camping stuff and the little. That would be the coolest. I'm losing it. I was hoping to clean out some of this cave today, but nobody seems to love the cave. Oh, that's nice. So we're getting these. So that has a little compass. This is camo, but surprise, deer. There's deer. Deer in the camo. Deer in the camo. Here it is in green. Nice dark green, and then it's got like one with leaves, and then this is the canvas one that I showed you earlier. Boom. Let's shake it out and run this one. I spent enough time looking at it, so I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to like run these like super fast, but I like to look at them. Fabric Revival. This one's coming to you. And then this one is about golfing. Oh, see? Ears on again. It must have heard me. This one is 16 regular quilting cotton, and then the other two down there on the end. This one and this one. This is a double gauze. This is a canvas. And I want to see these because they have martinis. And then this is like a little golf course. This is a golf cart with snacks. I don't know if you guys know what birdie juice is, but it's right here. It's right here. This one says golf. These are tees. These are golf bags. Different colorway of balls. I just wanted to say balls. This says birdie, putt, hole in one. Here's a golf thing that looks very golf. I'm not going to say because in that movie where he's like, I don't want to wear funny pants. Here's another, some more with tees and golf balls. This is very golf. This is very golf. Oh, those are cute. And then we get to the ones that are like the double gauze. But there's a good chunk of fabric on this one. And if you're golf people, I mean, oh, golf. My bad. My bad. I'm already tired and we just got on. I don't know what it's about. I found some more of these. We can look at them. Year of the Snake is the name of the line. Boom. They have like little, I don't know what those things are. Foo dogs. I'm going to call them foo dogs. And wow, there's a lot of Year of the Snake. We'll do those next, see if y'all like them. And then there's one of this right now. I'm pretty sure there's more, but this is the one I can find. It's called Forest Fables. Um, it is just darling. It's 11 7 by 11 squares. I should be a fabric salesperson the way I flip through these. That's a nice blender too. Where's Waldo? This isn't Waldo. I'm kidding. Fireflies, I'm guessing, is the reference there. This is just a nice floral. Another nice floral. What do you think those are? Like wood blocks? What a Iceland. I know you're making fun of me, but I don't care. It's okay. I'm quirky. It's wood. You're probably right. This guy's running. If anybody needs Forest Fable, because I don't know when to stop talking, apparently. It's hard when you're on this end, you know? You have to like read the comments, and then I'm not. I got new glasses, but I'm not getting used to them the way I should. So this line, and I got a stack of these bad boys. This is Year of the Snake. See it? Um, Teresa Chan. She's actually a very popular designer at Paintbrush. This has 16 that are quilting cottons. One is an organic canvas, and one is a rayon here at the end. So this is your organic canvas. This is a rayon. You can tell it's flippy. Um, and then we're just going to flip through these so you can see which ones are in this, and then I'll go ahead and run them. I'm just impressed that that word isn't like a word that's banned, because now I'm going to start using that word. Aren't these cute? If you have any type of like Asian theme, I mean, I think I can say it, but I didn't know you could type it. Oh, egrets, maybe? Great color on this one. Vases. Oh, it's sushi. And then there's the little food dog guy. And this is just all, look at the snakes. And then these are just the two colorways of the little food dogs. So like I said, there are 16, there's 7 by 11, and then there's two others on there, like one's a canvas, um, one's a rayon for us fancy folks. And that's running if anybody needs the Year of the Snake by Teresa Chan. And Miss Sassy is taking one of those home. Does anyone else want to take one home? Sassy is taking another one home. How about another one? Bobbin. We've got more. Look at me going through the stack. Let's do another one. As soon as I wanted to just be like, deep down, aren't we all just skanks? I mean, really. When we be like skanks for fabric instead of. Because I've done some things for fabric I'm not proud of. And right after it happened, I was like, oh, I can't believe I did that. One more. Bobbin and weaving and bobbin and weaving. Crap. Crap, I found more that we haven't seen. Look at this one. It's called, uh-oh, I don't know how to say that. Does anyone know how to say that? This word? Chinoiserie. And I am a sucker for blue. It looks like that blue china. Do you remember that blue china that used to be? How many of these do I have? I have 3 of the blue. Oh, and then I have one called Return to Cinder. And then some really weird ones. I shouldn't say weird. Nothing's weird. This is called Sahara Tales. And yeah, those are camels. And yeah, I'm in Missouri and I'm showing you camels. And then this one is Goose Tails. So I'm going to make you wait on the blue because I like it. Um, so Goose Tails, there are 12 pieces of 7 by 11. Oh, this one deserves to go the right direction. Look at that. Look at the buddies. And then there's one that's a double gauze, and then one that is a canvas on the end. Oh my god, that's so cute. These are adorable. And this is the canvas one, and it feels really good. So if you're a bunny person, guess what you need to buy today? And this guy's running if anybody wants the Goose Tails. And I think there was one more in there that got out of order when I picked them up. Or not. I thought there was another one. I hate to sell things out of order, but that's what happens sometimes. Next, this is called Sahara Tales. It looks like we have 2. Yes. And this is camels, you know, the ever popular camel. Are those ecru or something? These little things with the horns? Not important. 2 colorways though. And then we got some little houses in 2 colorways. And then we've got some Saharan desert in 2 colorways. See, what are those? Someone has recently taken their child to the zoo, and you know what these are. Oh, that's a good color. And then this looks like just a nice kind of blender one that matches. I thought these were peanuts. Maybe I'm hungry. Antelope? Could be an antelope. You know what? We can call it whatever we want. Unless there's like a zoologist here who's like, that's not what it is. And then we get through. And then this is a double gauze. This guy, he's a canvas. Hear him? Canvas. But look, he's running. Running. Very Forrest Gump. Like I said, this one does have 16 pieces of just quilting cotton, and then those other 2 on the end or something else. So double gauze is like this very thin, soft fabric. I think they make it for like baby quilts. You can literally see through it though. Like it's a very, very thin, soft fabric, but I'm pretty sure it's made for. Do they call it muslin? Because I thought muslin was a thicker weave than that. Like, see this double gauze? It just, see how it just kind of waves and it's really thin? Almost like gauze that you would, but it could be a type of muslin. Maybe that makes sense actually. Bobbin, that one's for you. Yes, you can wrap your wounds with this Sahara Tales. Scarves. Yes, I've seen people use it for scarves. That's usually what I get asked for because it's like a very lightweight, thin, flippy fabric. This one was called Return to Sender. There may be more of these in here. I don't know, but um, it's got some really cool colors on it. See how this one's got, well, Anzus is cut off, California, and I'm gonna guess this was in Arkansas. But these are intact. But this one has 10 in the regular quilting cotton. Oh, isn't that cute? Wouldn't that make a cute book, like a scrapbook? And then this has like little. If your address has a 1372 in it, you need this. And then these are like little love letters delivered. These are stamps, little 16-cent stamps. That one has some flowers on it. Oh, here we got, these are more intact on this one at least. But this is that double gauze stuff again. Like I can tell when I touch it. I don't, it's a very thin, warpy. This is a canvas. Y'all, them peaches, there's bananas. I think those are peaches. And this lady looks terrifying. And then this is also a double gauze, but it's of the weird peaches and the banana. I shouldn't call it weird. You guys might think it's fabulous. Uh-oh. That's where I get in trouble. Insert opinion here. This guy's running if anybody would like it. And you guys are probably like, just sell something, lady. That's what we're here for. And Bobbin. Bobbin, it's yours again. And then this next one is the really cool blue. And I have 3 of these. There are 14 quilting cotton versions on here. And then down here in the little sample thing, it does have this one as a double gauze. This is a canvas. Can you hear it? And this is another double gauze with the cute little. But look at these. I have to look at these. Um, I'm assuming that's a foo dog. I mean, the colors in this are just phenomenal. And if you're into the foo dog, oh, and this one has birds and umbrella, and flowers, and vases, and vases in another colorway. I think these are fan flowers, just some cute flowers. This is a great color, by the way, this blue. And then, oh, this is just delicate and sweet. And then here's 2 colorways of this pattern. And then we get to the double gauze that was on the end. So 14 of these are quilting cotton. The other 3 are not. Can still be used for projects though. And it looks like I have 3 of these, so I'm going to go ahead and run these, see if anybody would like them. I think I got Bobbin's number with these things. Fabric Revival got this one, and I'm going to run it again because I do have 3. So after this one's done, I will run the last one. Bobbin, got you for that one, and then I'm going to run the last one. And Bobbin got that. Oh, wait. Did that go right? Bobbin got that one right. Let me double check. I thought I saw something else pop up. Nope, we're good. I do have a buy it now out there. I think that might have been what just popped up. But I do have a buy it now. So if anybody is interested, I do have some ribbon out there, and it's mostly Renaissance ribbon. So it's the higher end ribbon like the Tula Pink, the Cafe, We do have some ribbon left that more than happy to sell to you guys if you would like it. And then there are a few items out there that you might be interested in too. I'm trying to think what's out there. I know we have ribbon. There's a little bit of fabric. But yeah, if you have a chance, just kind of run through that, see if there's anything you'd like to have. Oh, this is randomly laying here. How do you guys feel about the new Pope? Publio. This looks like it was a sales sheet from Paintbrush Studios for this line of fabric. It's just a little tiny. It's like a fat quarter size, I'd say. It's got like really the Pope. Um, there's two of these. It's like a little fat quarter. Bella, did you know there was a Pope collection? Because this girl did not know. I'm just gonna run this for the $3 if anybody wants it. It's the size of a fat quarter, and so these are little. I don't know if these like are collectible or not, but I don't know. Um, and a couple of you might open your box and be like, "Did you just throw that in there like some kind of a gift?" I might do that. I didn't know Leo had his own fabric. That's funny. Um, is anybody looking for anything? Somebody, yeah. What do you think they made with that orange? Like, what do you think? Um, I think I'm gonna do some Tim Holtz that we have, and then I'm gonna ask if one of the ladies here might want to. We'll just do some yardage. And if any of you are interested, I do have some paintbrush fabric that's fairly reasonably priced. Um, Unfortunately, Tim Holtz and stuff is free spirit, and they're not as nice. This is Tim Holtz. It's called Provisions. Let me go back over to the auction tab. So we can do this by the yard. If you only need a half yard, you can let me know. And if you want to order 3 yards or more, I do $1 off per yard. I do not have echinaceas, no. Well, okay, I shouldn't lie. So, Bobbin, we have, it's Anna Maria echinaceas, right? And I do have that line. But it's like not there's like an older version that has like more color in it. And then I've got some of the newer ones that have like, they're almost like shadows. But I can get those out if you're interested, and we can just look at them. You don't have to buy them. You can just look at them and see if you like them. Because I love me some Anna Maria. I really do. So this is Provisions. It's Tim Holtz. The colorway is indigo. I'm hoping you guys can see that better than I can with my glasses on. And it's almost like a grunge. This is not dirty. This is the way that Tim Holtz does his fabric. So I'm going to run a yard of this in case anyone needs it, just because I have them all out. Won't be the first time I've sent someone to the corner. Ha! Just kidding. Okay, maybe. What is that? Kidding, not kidding. And then I may have to have you guys give me a minute to run out there and get that because people out front are waiting on people. So this is another Tim Holtz, the grungy look, but this one is called Ticking, and the color is neutral, but it's not white. It's not even close to white. It's like see how it goes grungy on you. So if anybody's interested in this guy, mean, you gotta watch out for each other, you know? I think we learned that from Pretty Woman, right? Gotta watch out for each other, keep an eye on things. So this one's also Tim Holtz. It's called Abandoned 2. And wait till you see the blues in this bad boy. Look at that. So it's golds and blues. And it's running now if anybody needs a yard for 13. And I think I'm going to run and grab those echinaceas real quick because I would ask the girls to grab it, but I think they're busy out front. So if you'll give me just a moment of silence, I will be back. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm back. So these are the echinaceas we have, and there's like a billion colorways. And I don't have the mini terms. Oh, uno momento. I'll be back. You get me like Louise, thank you for being patient. She's grabbing some, and then we'll get them back here. You can see if there's any of them that you want. So here's the echinacea. These are the ones that are like, I think they call them something. Indelible. I want to say they were called soft because they're like a very light. And then down here we've got them with a little more color. Um, we used to have ones that had this cool like iridescent thing in them, and they were so pretty. Um, but they've stopped making those. Oh. So we're gonna start with the softs because they're on top. This is like a light gray brown kind of color. Thank you. Um, and we're just gonna run that. If anybody needs a yard, it's 13. If you need a half yard, it's 7. And let me know if you need a half yard, and I'll run it for you. Bella, we have you for a yard of this one. I'm gonna run it again just to make sure I don't miss anybody, and then we'll grab the next one. So this one is like it's almost a light denim blue on it. And the line's called Indelible, if that helps anybody. These are the new ones from Northcott. Yeah. A yard of this one's running if anybody would like it. If you only want a half yard, let me know. If you want to do something crazy like, you want a yard of each or something, I can always knock off a yard and do it as a bundle. Or, I'm sorry, knock off $1 per yard and do it as a bundle. This is yellow. So But it is also indelible. So I'll run it. And like I said, if anyone wants a half yard or if you want to do a bundle where you get like a yard of each, um, I can knock off a buck a yard. I know I said I knocked off yards. Well, I already need a nap, and it's only like 2:30 here. This is a lilac, purple color of the echinacea. It's very light. So if anybody needs this one, see, cowgirl, I knew you'd know what I meant. We also have a cool, like a sample quilt that's made with these, and I can't wait to get it off the wall because I think I'm gonna like put it in the camper. And this is like it's almost a minty green color, but it's a little brighter than mint green. You can see that on there. And then I love the darks. So this is a blue background, and then the little Kobe flowers are green. They would be awesome in a 3-yarder. So this guy's running if anybody wants the darker version. It's blue with green. And then this next one we've actually sold through 2 bolts of this. This is the 3rd bolt. It is a dark blue, like a denim dark blue, even though it looks a little lighter here because of my lighting. And then the echinacea flowers are actually in black. And this has been like a super popular cut. And now that we're getting to kind of the bottom of the bolts, we can discount them and move them out of here. Bobbin, we got you for a yard. I'm going to go ahead and run it again in case anybody else wants one. Bella for you. And then another cut's running if anybody needs it. If not, we'll move to the next. This next one might be a soft one that got in with the others. But notice this one. See how you can see it here. This is the white selvage, and this is a gray background, and the flowers are like a very, very denim blue color. So if anybody needs this guy, he's running. And I don't think he's one of the softs though, because on the softs you can't read the selvage very well. But he looks like he should be one of the softs. And then it's the magenta colorway, and then it's got kind of just a darker, these are almost a brown on here. Not quite a brown, but almost. You can see that. Babin, we got you for a yard of that. And then I'll run another yard in case anyone else needs it. This one has it's maize pink color. It's like a darker pink, and then these are kind of a caramel color on there. See how my light's making it change and making it turn purple. It's this color. If anyone needs a yard of that one, we'll get it cut for you. And I'm going to run it again just in case somebody else wants it. Besides my new bestie, Bobbin. Bobbin's going to be like, I'm getting these weird friend requests. Is girl named Amy? I don't even. Um, wait. I'm trying to make you into Bobby Nan. Anyway, so here it is. This is orange with like a darker orange on top of it. And if you're wondering, it is printed in Japan. This one we don't have a lot left. Oh no, there's like 2 yards on here, so we should be fine. I should have named the channel like Fabrics Anonymous or something, where people come in and then I try to sell them fabric because I know they have a problem. Here's the last one. This one is a kind of a light, it's not a white, but you can tell it's like the same color as the white selvage. And this is like a pink, almost a pinky peach. And then I'll grab some of these 2.5 inchers mini charms. And I don't know if any of these would be considered different or not. Move this a little bit. Let me set up a listing for these because they're super light and I want to make sure that it goes right when we do our shipping, and it charges people right for shipping. Mini charm. Because sometimes when I do the shipping, I'm like, did I do that bad? So mini charms are 4. And let's see if there's any of them here that you guys would like. So this is Piecework. It's an Anna Maria. They call them microchips. We call them mini charms. And that guy's running if anybody wants the Piecework one. Shannon. Oh, Mackenzie. Sorry. I think my timing got a little off on that one. Sorry. Oh, it was a bit. See? See? Can't trust me with anything. Let me make sure I got your name on there right. Okay. This one is a Bella Solids by Moda. And it is a rainbow pack in there. So I'm hoping you can see that. Okay. If anybody is looking for this guy, we'll get him to you. Yeah, it confused me. I saw the other thing pop up and I was like, who won? Oh my God. And there is nothing worse. This one's a Vintage Christmas by Kansas Troubles Quilters. Let's see if we can actually see what's in there. Very traditional fabrics. Ooh. But not the traditional, like red and, I guess it is red green. Go figure. And I moved his little belly band. Boom. So let's see if anybody likes this guy. You can have him delivered to your home. We do have 5-inch charms. I can grab some of those too. This is another one of the Bella Solids, but this is the one that's the neon. It's got like really bright colors in it. Mackenzie, we got you for this one. And then I don't know if you guys are French General fans, but here's one that's a French General. Sacre Bleu by French General. Yes, Shannon, I was trying to give you everything. Like, I'm like, you got to learn to watch my. Oh, these do not fan very well. Um. Oh, that's better. We can see that better, can't we? So there you can see what's in the sacre bleu. And this one is just $4. Oh, you only missed like 2, 3. This is the new one from Ruby Star Washi Tape, Washi Plus, I think it's actually called. Um, this top one is not the prettiest one in the line. See how cute those are? I don't know why they put the striped one on top. But I'll run this guy, see if anybody wants a little washi tape. If you do want more than one, we probably do have more than one. She just grabbed a bunch. Looking for 5" in that. I do have that. I do. Here's one. This is new. This is new from Ruby Star. This is Catnap. I'm not even sure this one's out yet. I'm not sure the line is out yet, but we got some like pre-done pre ones. And it's just $4 if anybody wants one of these. But they've got this cheater one is so freaking cute. And then everybody loves a good apple, not a strawberry. You thought it was going to say strawberry, didn't you? But this is a really cute one, and I don't think it's out yet, but we got some in. Okay, Barn Finds, first purchase, welcome in. You picked a good one for that. This is a Free Spirit, and it's just a mix. I noticed all of these Free Spirit ones are a little bit different too. So we'll run this guy if anybody wants it. I think we have these in the bite now, but they're higher. Well, they're not higher. Not the same, actually. Who loves the little glow garden? Um, this is a super fun line. It does not glow in the dark, though. It glows under black light. So if you have a cat like I do, um, these are fun. They glow under the black light. And that goes running if anybody wants it. Yeah, when you're clubbing with your fabric, you gotta have it. Luis, you got one. I'm gonna have her bring some more of these back. She just brought a few. This is Super Bloom. I know we have some 5" in this too. I'm gonna move this down a little bit. Gives you an idea what Super Bloom looks like. Oh, okay, sorry. I like purple. That caught my eye. Great little line. It's Moda. And it's running. Oh, Elizabeth got it. This one is Agatha Road. I can't read that. Fig Tree and Company. It goes into like tans and oranges and then into the blacks in the back. That's cute. We shall run her and see if anyone would like to take her home. And I think they might have some customers up front. So if you'll give me another minute, I'm going to run up there and grab some more of these little mini charms. And then we're going to have fun. I love mini charms. So excuse me for just a moment. Okay, more minis. 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 And then I just watched something I She's looking for some of the charm packs, like the 5-inch ones. But we do have some of these, the 10-inch ones, and we can look at those here in a second. Oh, are there any in this pile? I know there has to be more from the Glow Garden one. Let me run back out there and see. They might be packed with the Glow Garden. So let me check. I found some more. Some more Glow Garden. That's what you're looking for, right? And catnap. Found some more of those. These are just. And then some of these were kind of random. I just grabbed them. We also had some geometry. I think that one's already out though. Let's grab this guy. Running now. If anyone needs a catnap, I do. I always need a catnap. Okay, ducks. Let's see if there's another. Here's another catnap. Takes me a minute to get it together, but I hope we're gonna roll for a little bit. Miss Louise. Here's another catnap. Stucks, we got you for that one. What a washi. Just because it's on top. Stucks. Perfect. How about another washi? Sorry, I have to hit go. I was just talking to myself. My friend the Blue Mermaid. Oh, Glow Garden. Did I go squirrel on you guys again? Sorry. I just saw it laying there and somebody asked, and and it's going to Bobby. Oh, here's another one. And that should be running. Just Jess. This might be it on the Glow Garden. I don't see any more laying here. That doesn't mean they don't exist, but this could be the last on that one. Louise, got you for that. Here's a washi on top. We'll do that one. Can you guys tell I love Ruby Star? It's one of my favorite lines. I shouldn't say lines, but you know what I mean. I literally see anything with Ruby Star, and I'm like, I'll just take that. Oh, here's another cat nap. Oh, here's two more cat naps. So we can do two more cat naps. So there's this one. Stucks. And this one. You may have. Well, they probably aren't white. I'll dig. What do you think you saw? Did you see this little Christmas one maybe? That looks kind of... Oh, I just found another cat nap. Let's do that one. See, told you. They're here. Amy, where have you been? We've been here all day. We'll grab this washi, and then we'll look at... I should see. I got a couple of free spirits there. Garden, Perfect Christmas, Farm and Garden, Super Bloom. Someone got a Super Bloom earlier. Tiny Christmas. Ooh, I don't have a lot of repeats. Oh, girl, you could have been shopping. Here's a Washi Plus mini. Then again, if your basement is like full of fabric, it might not be that bad. Find stuff you didn't know you had. I'm gonna do this tiny Christmas one just because it's cute. I'm gonna make you guys look through it with me because I don't think I've seen this one in the bin. And they're made. I don't know if there's any more of them. This is cute. See, that looks like, oh, I see it. It's got the little, okay, I'll stop torturing you guys. Does anyone want Tiny Christmas? Louise wants it. Thank you. Here's another Agatha Road. I think someone got one of these earlier, so here's your chance to grab a second if that was you. Stugs. Oh Lord, this is cute, and I don't think there's another one. Oh man. Oh yes, I can do the piecework. It's right here. There's 3 of them. But first, I have to. This is a perfect Christmas. There's only one of these. We'll run it real quick. Look at those cute little houses, though. Oh, that's cute. We'll run this one, and then Blue, we'll get back to your piecework. You know how squirrel I am, so I appreciate you hanging around with me while I. Yeah. Piecework. Here we go. And this is running now, Blue. Oh yeah, I need to find the 5-inch one. I do have some other 5-inch ones that I'm gonna. Okay, Blue, thank you. We got you for one of these. I have some 5-inches that are from a line called Melrose. It red boxed you. Apparently, you said a dirty word. Maybe because you said she wanted 5 inches. Sorry. Here's another piecework one before I get muted right off the app. Oh, okay, babe. Welcome. First purchase. Came out of nowhere. Yeah, I think it did. And here's another piecework. And I cannot find those 5-inch washi ones. They gotta be here though. Blue Mermaid, you got this one. We did a super bloom earlier. Let's see if anybody needs another one of these. It is Robin. Oh, geometry is laying right there. Can you see it out of the corner? Looks like you know. Who ended up with this one? Fabric Revival. You're still here. You've been here all day. All afternoon. Thank you. We'll do this other super bloom. Just in case someone else wants it while we're doing the other one. Louise. See, Louise, look what you started. Geometry. Here's the geometry one. They didn't put my favorite one on top either, but they didn't ask. But there's an idea of the ones that are in it. Sucks. One for you. Here's another one. Sucks for 2. You gonna go 3 for 3? Oh, I knew you'd be back. I knew you'd be back. Both of you. Amy pulled it out. Yay! I think I have a little delay. That felt weird. This is a kids one. It's the blast off one line that they have. Not sure how y'all are feeling about that, but we'll run that guy. See if anybody likes the little ones. The little ones. Stuck for the win. I got a couple of these little farm and garden ones. Let's see what's on them. Of course, they have gingham. Little vegetables. Heh. Cucumber. It likes they know my theme for the day. I love pickles. So there's the farm and garden one. It is a Moda one, if that makes any difference to anybody. Bobby, not yet. She's supposed to be bringing me those, but I hear her waiting on somebody. So, Bella, this one's coming to you, and I have another one. Bobby, I don't know which word. So for those who can't see, because I don't know if you can see things in a red box like other people can, but I think, is it the word boob or the 6 inches? I don't know. We're like testing the security situation at whatnot. This one is called Sally Stitches, 1840 to 1860. That's Sally. Dang. So if anybody wants this little guy, I think she's a loner though. I'm not sure we have any more of it. We're like kindred spirits now. Well, this is just a solid covered in fabric glitter. And this is the brighter one that's got the really bright colors in it. They are all solids. I think you can probably see some of the stuff on it. But if anybody just needs a little solid one, with some pretty bright colors. And Bella does. Fabulous. Free Spirit. This is just another cave bundle. A bunch of little 2.5-inch cave squares. And then since they haven't been able to go get the 5-inch ones, I'm going to probably jump up and go out there and see if I can find some. Bonnie 56. I don't think I've said that word today. First purchase of the day. And here's another one. And then I'm going to run out and get those charm packs. Oh, layer cakes. They're right here. I should do those real quick. Just because they're here. Louise. Louise started a pandemic or something. So here are the washi. We've got 2 washies. Oh, we have more than 2. We have 4 washi 10-inch squares. We have 2 catnip 10-inch squares. And we have 3 geometry 10-inch squares. And these are normally 52. I do them for 40 on here. I don't know if anybody is interested in them at that, but that's where I'm at, unfortunately. Actually, you guys have been pretty fabulous. Let's do them at 38. I can do 38 and still not hurt myself. I need to set up a listing for them if you don't mind, because if not, I will make a mistake. Welcome to my world. And I think most of you are probably on free shipping, so hopefully shipping won't be a problem for anybody. So let's do $38 layer cakes. We'll start with geometry if anybody would like it. And it actually is a nice line. That top one, they didn't pick the best. Here's catnap. Same situation. We can actually look at the corner here and see what the line looks like. Oh, it's not flipping very well. I should start getting fabric for this one pretty soon. Um, and this guy's going if anybody wants to grab it. If not, I will run out and grab some 5 inches. Oh, Rabbi's girl, thank you. Did I do that right? Oh, 1 second, guys. I only put one item in there. It's not crazy. Just when I think I'm on a roll and doing really good. Just when I think I'm doing good. Well, Rabbi's girl, you got the first one. So that one's coming your way. Here's the second one in case anybody else would like it. Oops, upside down. But it is a 10-inch layer cake from our friends at Ruby Star, and the line is catnap. And then we'll do the washies, and then I'll run out and see if I can find you some 5-inch ones. I know we have them. I'm just not sure where they are. Here's the washi plus. Here's an idea of what the fabric looks like in the line in case you don't already know. And this guy's running if anybody wants to grab the washi. If not, I'll run out and look for some 5-inchers. Un momento, por favor. Okay, we have a charm pack problem. I can't find them. I literally just can't find them. Um, I found a few. I found a few catnip and some geometry, but I can't find the rest of them. I don't know where they went. I don't know if somebody's got them on a tray somewhere. I can't find them. So I found a few. And then I also found a few of these. I don't know if any of you are familiar with the Moda line from called Melrose. Um, but these I noticed they have some, it says there's 42 squares. Sometimes there's just 40. So we're going to give you a deal on those charm packs. But let's go ahead and start with, I've only got one catnip charm pack. That's all I've got. And here's what it looks like on the inside. It's got that cool orange kitty. And I'm going to go ahead and let me go in there and these are normally, I think they're 13. So I'm going to do them for 10. And that way you guys can get a deal. And I can also get these shipped out to you with your... Yeah, but I should have Ruby Star ones everywhere. Like there's a ton of Ruby Stars. And I can't find any of them. And then we did find some Riley Blake ones, so we can run those too, and those will be 10 as well, just to make it easy. Charm pack. I just feel like someone has them somewhere, and I just am not seeing them. It's so bizarre. So bizarre. Thank you for bearing with me, everyone. I know I'm kind of cray today. I have one catnap. She's running. You got 10 seconds if you want her. And then I do have several of the geometry if anybody's interested in those. Okay, Vonnie, you ended up with that guy. Right? Like, I don't know where they are. If anybody likes geometry, I do have a geometry one, of course. So that gives you an idea. This one on top, it makes a really cool border, but I don't know why they put that on top. But this guy's running if anybody wants the geometry charm pack. And I'm holding it really close, sorry. Crazy. Here's a bee bundle charm pack. And it's got all these very light fabrics in it. And I'm going to go ahead and run that guy for 10 if anybody needs a bee bundle. Because I'm pretty sure that's Lori Holt, and everybody loves a good Lori Holt, right? Jackson's Grammy, you're here. I saw you online last night, Jackson's Grammy, and it was so hard for me not to be like, hey girl. And then I was like, oh, that's kind of stalking. So this is it's not older, but it's Karen Walker. And it's called Huckleberry Salt Box. And here's this was before the tariffs took them up to 13. And it's just got a bunch of, darn thing. Is it focusing? And I just can't tell with my glasses. But you can kind of see it's a very like 1800s Civil War looking fabric. And they seem to have salt box houses on it. So this guy's running if anybody wants to grab it. I think I do have some more of the sample ones. Let me get through these and I'll pull some out. This is a different one. Puppies and Plumes, Riley Blake. Oh, I love that they put their stuff on the back. A picture so you can see what they look like. Because these three, those speak to me. And Feathers. So this guy's running if anybody needs a little poppies and plumes in their life. Jackson's Grammy. Yes, you ended up with that. And then I do have two of this one. It's called Albion. We'll just run them one at a time, but it is an Amy Smart. And here's an idea of the fabrics that are in it. I love when they put the picture of the fabrics on the back. Life just gets easier immediately. So I'll run this one. If it sells, I'll run the next. We do. I don't know, Darlene, if I will have time to get to them today. I actually have dinner plans this evening, and so I will probably have to shut us down here in a little bit so that I am not late, and I'll get everything packed probably tomorrow. Sometimes life gets in the way of our fabric buying. Here's another one of the Albion. Albion? Yeah, I probably said that wrong. So, Bobby, if you really want to know, I have been talked into going to Red Lobster and getting one of those bags. Apparently, they're like all the rage on like social media. Like it's a like a bag, and it's got like, I don't know, stuff in it. Shrimp. You know, those little bags, the things that you have in New Orleans. Those things. You know what I mean. And we're meeting some friends so we can go do it. So this is the Melrose one I was talking about. Um, these are missing two. So instead of there being 42 in it, there's only 40. Um, and because I like the number 7, we're going to sell these for $7 a piece. And I have a few. Boom. So if you've even thought about getting Melrose, this is probably a good time to get it because that's cheap for any charm pack, even if it's missing 2. So I'm going to run the first one. Once we get to where you guys don't buy them or I run out, then we'll stop. The boiler things, Bobby. That's what it is. The boil bags or something. Running another one, and I'm just going to leave that one up there. I'm not going to pick up a different one. Oh, Ellen. Got you for this one. Miss Ellen's back. Running another one because we have it. Bonnie, you're getting one. And running another one. Bonnie, that's 2 for you. Running another because I have it. Did I Melrose you guys out? Is that enough? No, Jackson's Grammy came in for the win. Thank you. And I do have another one. No crafter left behind. But like I said, these do for some reason say that there's 42 in it. And there's been a couple of them that have had the 42, but most of them have had 40. And so I don't want anyone to get them and be like, oh my God, she took one out. I did not take one out. They came like that from Moda. Isn't that odd? So let's go ahead and run through some of these little sample things since we're since we're out here and some people have free shipping. Yeah, isn't it? It's weird how that happens. Um, there's a few city life, some return to cinders. We'll get through those, and then I think I will have to go and be grandma. There are more of these. So, one of the young ladies who works here, she also does a show under the name of Fabric Fix. So, if you want to bookmark Fabric Fix or follow them, she will have some more of these. Because there's another box of them that I can't reach. They're like up behind a bunch of stuff. So she'll probably be doing those, or I might grab them again next week. I don't know. Here's the Return to Cinder one. So that Amy Butler book that's out there, it does have a cracked spine. That's why it's only $5. But it's just a book of all the different things that she's made. It doesn't have any patterns in it. But it is one of the books that she's released. This particular one has 10 quilting cottons in it. You can see what the patterns look like. And then there's 3 on the end here. One is the gauze stuff. Oh, sorry, this was the gauze stuff. See, it's got a little bit of stretchy. And then this was the creepy girl who has canvas. And then this is another one of the double gauze that has the creepy girl with a creepy face. And don't tell anyone I said that someone had a creepy face because it's probably not her fault. That's a creepy face. And let me go back to these guys. These guys, they were just starting at $3. So they're 7 by 11 inch. This particular one has 10 pieces of fabric at 7 by 11. That's quilting cottons. And then these other 3 are like those other substrates I just described. But these are super fun. And you can make little projects out of them. And some people use them for paper crafting. And they're just neat. And Just is taking home another one. Your friend. Here's another one, exact same. I will run that guy. I feel like Bobby has like some huge plan for these, and I can't wait. I hope you share. I hope you share what you make. Oh, and here's another one, but notice it's a different colorway. See how this one's like red, white, and blue? This one, it's the same 10 fabrics on it, but it's like in a green colorway instead of the red, white, and blue, but it's the same fabrics. That's a good colorway. That's a different one. Bobby for the win. I don't. We have this one with the lunch on it. This is different. So this one has 9 of the 7 by 11s on it, and it says "Have a peachy day," and it's got like little pictures of school lunch trays. If you guys know a lunch lady, oh my goodness, look at the lunch trays. That's macaroni and peanut butter and jelly and juice boxes, but I've never heard of banana juice. And that's 2 colorways of that one. There's another peanut, but there's a bus driver. There used to be a lady here who was a bus driver, and I wish I had seen that. This is that gauze stuff, and this one is canvas. So you've got 10 that are just regular quilted cotton, 7 by 11, and then 2 of them on there are not quilted cotton. But I'm sure you can find something to use them for. Waste not, want not. And by the way, the designer of this is named Primary Witch. Didn't know. Seamane, I feel like I haven't seen you in forever. Welcome back. Here's another Return to Cinder. This was that other colorway, kind of the greenish one. So we're going to go ahead and run that guy, see if anybody wants to grab him. Bonnie, thank you. Oh, City Life is back. Is there just one? No. There's only one City Life in this particular pack. But this one, look, it actually has a big apple. Apple, apple. Oh, that would be nice in yardage. That would make the coolest backing. This one looks like windows. This one just looks like windows in an office building in two colorways. Another one like that. And then these look like 9 patches, but I'm sure that's not what they're meant to look like because City Life doesn't make sense. But this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 9 on this particular card. So we'll run that one. 7 by 11. There's 9 of them. C main. Got you another one. There's a few of this one. This is the Fabled no. I could just read it. Forest Fables. It's right on the card. This one does have 11 on it, and this is the one that's got the one at the end that's wood. See how it's like the end of wood? But these are all quilting cottons on this one. So it's 11 pieces of about 7 by 11. And you can kind of see the flowers. This one's got a bunch of creatures on it, woodland creatures. Is that a reading bear? Dude, that's a bear with a fucking book. Oh, I just dropped an F-bomb right there on the live. Look at that. But he's a bear with a book. You don't see that every day. Well, then again, here's a squirrel with glasses reading. You know, because I guess they can be farsighted too. I don't know. And there's just some cute little farm animals on that one. And there's the little clock. But this one looks like it's not a panel. Obviously, it's only 7 by 11. But look at that cute little image. That's adorable. I do have several of these, but we can go ahead and run them and see if you guys would like to take them off my hands. Bonnie gets the first one. Who's next? C-Main gets the next one. Thank you, C-Main. This one goes to Miss Kimmy. And run it again if anybody else wants it. And then there's one more after this one. So C-Main, we got you for another one. And this looks like the last one in this stack. C-Main again. I'd like to thank everybody for hanging in with me today. I'm going to grab some really quick. It's not over there. So let's do this. This will be our last item. This is our big hurrah. This is a washi plus. This is a full like normally a $52. We're going to go absolutely crazy and we're going to close out our day with something fun. We're going to start this guy at $1. Yes. So if no one likes it, someone's going to get a deal. I'm only going to do 10 seconds. I'm only going to do one of them. Are you ready? Because someone's going to get a deal. Ready? 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 Look at me. I'm really like working. It should be starting now. It's just $1 start. You're going to get a layer cake of Washi Plus and Pawtastic coming your way. And that's where we're going to have to close it out today because I have dinner plans. I will let you guys know how that viral thing goes that has the stuff in it, like all of the, the bag where you open it up and you put a little bib on and act like a dork. Not that I'm opposed to acting like a dork. You guys know I do it all day long. Okay, well, thank you. I am actually going to Quilt Market in Houston next weekend. So if I do get on, it will probably just be to walk you guys around Quilt Market. I don't know if anybody cares, but I may just like take out the video and just kind of walk around so you guys can just see what's going on and what people are, what new stuff is out there, just so that you have a little sneak peek. But I wanted to thank everyone for joining me today. I know it's a Saturday and you probably have a lot of choices of what you could be doing. And I thank you for hanging out with me. I'm going to go ahead. Let's see if there's someone we can raid. Desert Threads is on. Ooh, BT Bean. I've bought from BT Bean before. I think I bought from Desert Threads. But BT Bean, let's jump in there. That's the one it's sending me to. So once again, thanks everybody. Let's go ahead and jump over to BT Bean and you guys have fun shopping and these things will get out to you probably on Monday. They'll hit the mail stream. So thank you very much. Bye-bye, everybody.